Hi. Sometimes we all feel about hopeless about something in life, and we don't find any way out immediately. So it is it is something which we all experience. Why? Why? Because it gives us a way out about thinking something. It is the dip before it goes up. So the mind is like that. There is a down and up always happening inside the mind. Unless we experience the low, we cannot experience the high. So that is the funda. But if there is a recurring problem about going low frequently and very often, then uh, there has to be some way out which we need to practice. So I'll be giving you few tips about how to uh, deal with that kind of frequent dip in your mindset while dealing with workplace problems. So we all professionals, sometimes or other, when the dip happens, um, it's quite for some time, because there is a reason, and it is not just like that it happens. It is not a natural low, it has a reason. So hi, I'm Sangeeta. I'm a leadership growth mentor, and I actually find out new ways of dealing with the mindset. Mind is the superpower that we all have, and we can all actually manipulate our mind for our own good, and we can actually command the mind. But at times what happens, the same mind actually takes us into a dip so low that it becomes very difficult for us to maneuver it, to get back again to that mindset which is very positive, and which will take us ahead. So I have used law of attraction principles out here to some extent, but I'll ask, and the framework ask you some questions. So to be honest, if you admit within you that there is actually a dip, then it becomes very easy to adapt to the next positive. The hopelessness that comes in the mind is because the mind doesn't see any possibility, any hope at times. So we'll be dealing with that. So here are few tips that I have for you. Know your worth. So first thing is, you are enough. That is the first thing you need to know, understand, and that will happen if you know your worth. uh, when you are in dip, you are in a low, it is very difficult to explain that your worth is something you should be careful, and you should be that gives us confidence, right? So um, yes, when it happens, the first thing that you need to know is look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that the world is not going to come to an end if something like this happens, and it is giving you some kind of low, some kind of vacuum, so that new things will come up. So please listen to whatever I am saying. The words I have not prepared at all, and I will allow the universe to speak itself through me. And that is, for each of us, this kind of thing happens, and it is not something that I am saying to establish or say establish my superiority, or establishing, say, um, my superiority, or I am saying anything bombastic. It happens to everybody. Sometimes when we listen to the other person intently, there is a message or two which will be spoken by the universe through that person. So it is like that today, and so I'll be speaking extempore, and I'll be allowing to be for to be a medium for the universe so that the message goes to you, whoever is listening to this. So my humble request, just listen to this with a calm mind. So what is the desire that you have? Are you the one who can handle if it comes true? Suppose your desire is to become richer by 5 lakh rupees, 5 lakh, or say 5 crores. So this is something very extraordinary, but suppose it comes, are you ready for it? Are you ready for all the repercussions? I'm not actually scaring you, but it entails certain kind of other side issues which we should be prepared for. Otherwise, it will make us desperate, and we will again will not be appreciating the blessings that we'll be receiving. So we should be in a receiving mode. And if you are thinking that it is too high an ambition which is not going to come true, then also we are pushing ourselves to the negativity. So what is the sweet spot right now? If it is 10,000 rupees right now, please focus on that. That is what you would be expecting it to happen, and it will happen because you know where from it is going to come. So once you get that, you actually will feel very happy, and that happiness is what is the seed of law of attraction. So right now, if it is 10,000 or 5,000, please be focused on that. The next is path of non-resistance. So if that is what I told you, the sweet spot is the path of non-resistance, where your mind is not obstructing with a doubt or some conflict, and so it will give you the path to get ahead. The next is quick direct path. That is what? The direct path. It has to be a quick direct path for you, which might not be coming to your mind right now, but it will come. It will come, and allow the mind to find its way. Allow the mind to find its way. Just ask the mind to find out a way which is not occurring to our consciousness. Consciously it is not occurring to our mindset. The mind has access to lot of possibilities, which even we cannot control. So allow it to find out that. And please be happy and grateful for whatever you already have. So I have written down some of the gratitude that I have in my life, which is about the house that is bringing me monthly rent. The next is my job that is giving me comfort and money. I'm grateful for the same job which pays for my essential travel, which I like so much. Uh, it allows me, my present life allows me to have a peaceful existence without any conflict or anything like that. And I am already living in a very tranquil manner, which I look forward to have in life in some time. And I am happy and grateful for life that is now settled down. I don't have many ups and downs anymore, and I have a budget that grows now by 10%, and that is my sweet spot, I want to tell you. And I have a framework that will help you build a strategic career ladder by autopilot. You just have to go through it. Of course, it requires a lot of preparation time, with which your mind becomes malleable to these possibilities. It is a small thing to happen, but it requires your mind to be prepared for it. So this happens in 7 days if you are prepared. The next is happy and grateful for my children who are well settled and happy right now. The next thing is who you are. The universe is looking for the question who you are. So I describe myself as a global influencer who seeds a multi-billion-dollar enterprise every minute with just a conversation. That has been my dream. And what you are asking for, I am asking to open up the opportunity to start as a global influencer who attracts conversation of such kind. And next is celebrating win everywhere. मार्केट में बहुत पैसा है, that is what I am telling, and market is full of abundance, it is bringing me success all the time, that is what I am seeing. See success closing in, be receptive of those things that is happening, even if it is a very small possibility, that also is a win. And see success closing in, be who you are little by little, that possibility, that big goal that one has, that big dream one has, that happens only little by little. So see that happening little by little every day. Maintain the momentum in the positive direction. The moment you go positive, the mind tends to go in another direction. So just snap your mind out of that negativity and put it into the positive direction. Everything is possible. See the obvious signs, those are all around you. So that is something which we need to train our mind to see, to train ourselves to see. These are the obvious signs everywhere. Don't allow the logical mind to take over, it will not see anything. And your previous experiences will cloud your eyes. Your eyes which sees possibility will cloud and blur your sight. So don't allow all those things to take over. Create reality, be in the vibrational match. So whatever your mind allows you to see, perceive and experience within, that is the vibration that is happening. And as soon as that vibration match the universal vibration where these possibilities are being created, the possibilities actually come into reality. So this is some kind of practice which we need to do, and as a professional who cannot see possibilities right now, this is the exercise one can take and give some calm moment to yourself. Wait for those moments wherein you are not reactive to anything anymore. So give that possibility, that moments of stillness to your mind where it sees the possibility positively, it doesn't go to the negativity. That is how the possibilities will manifest. Hope this video is useful for you. If so, just like the video and subscribe to the channel, and come to the webinar that I conduct on Fridays, wherein we can discuss more and create a roadmap for you in case there is a negativity, persisting negativity within you. This requires, as I said, some kind of discipline and practice within the community will solve that problem. Thank you for watching.